Welcome everybody at the opening of the 21st Impakt Festival. I'm glad to see you all again, or for the first time maybe, if it's your first time here at Impakt. Tonight we'll have a kind of a bird's eye view over the upcoming festival. There will be some guests, some artists, some curators, some films, some clips, and you'll get an insight in what's going to happen in the upcoming 4 days of the Impakt Festival 2010.
The theme of Impakt this year is Matrix City. And with the topic of Matrix City, the festival will focus on process of ongoing urbanization. And when Anna, Kristian and me were asked to curate this part of the festival, with this focus of ongoing urbanization, we decided to depart from, let's say, the usual fixation on techno-geek creative culture that such a theme could easily lead to. Instead, we look at the gravitational force, the gravitational power of cities, which keep attracting ex-mural populations, so people from outside of the cities, into their own force. But as well, we are looking at forms of urbanization that take place outside of the cities as we know them. For instance, at the production landscapes of China, it's something which is urban, but which doesn't remind very much on cities as we are used to see them. Urbanization also as a self-propelling machine, irreversible mechanism, but also a trap. Therefore, Matrix City is about matrixization, urban dependency, entanglement, the city that locks you in, instead of providing you the liberation of the promises on billboards, on advertisements, real estate agencies. Matrix City lays bare this duality between promise and entanglement, with works and contributions that are at times controversial, enchanting, imaginative, beautiful, but also some are really repelling. And this is something which we tried not to avoid in this festival. So it's a very diverse mix of things which you will be seeing. Matrix City has different parts. It has an exhibition, screening program. We have about 50 films, I think. The conference. We have a number of special guests and special events. And of course, there's also the Matrix City newspaper, which, let's say, in the preparation of the festival became almost a separate part, a part of its own.
When I talk about MatrixVille, the title is a little bit inspired by Godard's Alphaville, and of course, I think it's very much in theme with the rest of this week's festival. It's inspired by and a homage to the video artist Ugo La Pietra, who should be showing up on the next screen, And Ugo La Pietra was very involved in the reappropriation of the, just play this one, it's on silent, on the reappropriation of the city. And this is a theme that I think is very important, you know, the daily life, the ground condition, how do artists look at the territory itself. But what we are going to be doing is looking at how Ugo La Pietra was looking at the real city and the virtual city and trying to develop a virtual reality within the existing Milan. And then I think this clock is always turning, and you guys say we're always coming back to something. And I think now we're trying to look at what is virtual today all over us, all around us, and what could become real, or how we make or make this transition.
We started basically the Suicide Machine almost a year ago, and I will actually really quickly explain how it became a meme, a social internet meme, and how we actually started to thread Facebook. So what happened last year was unfriending became very popular. Unfriending became the word of the year. Even in Holland, it became Ontvrienden became word of the year. 2009, even the Queen mentioned that we should reduce our virtual connections a little bit more in her Kerstanspraak. And what we were inspired of was, of course, the Bentham model is very often applied, centralized services. So Facebook is completely centralized. Everything you do there, everything you upload is basically stored on the server. It's not stored on your computer anymore. And but what if you want to quit this life? You have to use the Suicide Machine, and you have to follow also. If you want to act within Web 2.0 services, you have to adapt the rules, and there are some easy rules to follow, like make always drop shadow. and bevel emboss, you see, and pink, and everything should be glossy.